Holy cow, we're back at SeaWorld. It's a fairly crowded day among the fish. But why is it so crowded, you ask? Guitar virtuoso Ace Frehley of the band KISS here today, back in the SeaWorld groove. Look at this guy. Who is this mascot? Let's look at the dolphins through that glass. Squeegee time. They're all down there.
Oh, there's one right here.
Look at this guy. He's right here. Oh, and the other guy's coming too. It is the Seven Seas Food Festival. You can buy all of these different packages and options. You can eat a hot dog. These guys. And so, elephant in the room, if you guys follow me on social media, Twitter especially, you see that I did make it out to Epic yesterday as part of the family preview for team members for Epic. If you tuned into this video hoping to actually see an Epic Universe video instead, that's not going to happen, at least not yet, because things are still very much in technical rehearsal. There is explicitly no photos or videos allowed during any of those team member previews for Epic Universe. That's a hard and fast rule, by the way, and that means like immediate termination for the people that are bringing you in as a guest. And the rumor is that over 200 employees so far have lost their jobs because of doing stupid things like that. So, we will have an Epic preview video eventually. I would say the people that put them up this week, kind of a dumb move because you're putting your family members or friends in jeopardy of losing their jobs. We have the sign for the concerts this weekend. They're over there doing sound check right now. So that is Pipeline, the surf coaster. If you watch our videos regularly, we just went to Six Flags over Georgia last week. We rode the brand new surf coaster there that's been rethemed to Lick Skillet, but rest assured it's a surf coaster. Fun ride, but nowhere near as fun or good as Pipeline. This is really an awesome roller coaster. In addition to Seven Seas, we're also still celebrating St. Patrick's Day a week later. Kind of converted this whole area into Ireland. SeaWorld had a hard hat tour for media this week for what's replacing the Arctic ride. This will be a flying theater called Expedition Odyssey. It'll include all actual film footage and no CGI footage. And you can see they're hard at work here. No word on what's happening with the haunted house that used to be in this queue. Entering into the next best thing to visit this part. Look, it's Willie Stargell is over here. Sesame Street Land, and when it's actually quiet in here, it is really immersive. Let's see if they fixed Oscar since the last time we were. Oh, the doorbell is just completely broken now. Oscar's sleeping. The infamous stoop. Check out all the people here for Ace Frehley. The Space Ace is pulling in the crowd. Pretzel nugs, cheese, and 3 daughters. This is 20 ounce, I guess. It comes out to like $30.
I don't know what else is on here.
That's with a pass holder discount. In the immortal words of Mini Kiss, Kiss doesn't drink, but we do. Cheers, everybody.
Deixa samba morrer, não deixa o samba acabar.
We're over in Italy. They have chicken parm on toast. And more importantly, they have those meatballs that we liked the last couple times that we were here. It's not a spicy meatball. The juxtaposition of the sweet violin and Mako screaming by in the background. We're rolling up with a little Godfather in this place now. So fun fact, when I first moved to Florida, I was here for about a month before Mary got here and before we had cable put in. The good old days when you didn't need cable. All we had was like a VCR and or a DVD player with TV. And I had basically the Jackass collection and Godfather collection. They both got worn out pretty regularly. The meatballs are so good. Is that God? God is saying orca is at capacity. Sharks. Here comes DJ. This guy has given up. And this guy as well. This is the place to be before any shows at SeaWorld. Lazy chairs, cornhole, bar right there. 5 o'clock, they're letting all the old timers in. Anybody that bought a seating package upgrade, which we did for $10 for reserve seats. It goes all the way up to $50 for like front row seats. So they changed the premium seating this year. Like premium seating's on the end and in the front row. But if you paid $10 a ticket, you could have sat there. Or you could sit like right in there, but you have other people in front of you. Right here, we're sitting in the front row, no one blocking us. Hey, Ace has merch. Shirts, pics, autographed pictures, hats. Look at more shirts, autographed CDs. The band is going on stage. 15 minutes to go. By the way, we don't need Ace over here. We have a genuine rock star over here. Gypsy Nation, this is Jess. Plays with a little, well, maybe under the radar type of guy. You may have heard of him. Jason Newsted? Anybody? I mean, he's not as popular as me, but... So in 10 minutes to go, this is what we're looking at here. Hopefully, we get some reference to Kiss Meets the Phantom. Is Devereaux in the house?
In a short time, the only laughter in my park will be that of the gods. Even your precious talisman can't stop what's going to happen.
Ace is in the house.
great to be back in Orlando. We were here, what, about 3 weeks ago? Anyway, I love the weather, I love the people, I love the state, and I love the fucking roller coasters. Aren't they wonderful? People have heard the new record, 10,000 Volts. This is a song off there, it's called Cherry Medicine. You guys gotta admit, girls look better in black leather, don't they? I'm looking out in the audience and I think I see a few rock soldiers out there. It's time to stand up and be captured. You guys know the lyrics. He's gonna play without an ace in his deck. We're gonna do I'm gonna let my drummer sing a song for you. You're probably very familiar with it. A song written by Mr. Paul Stanley. Love gone. No place for hiding, baby. No place to go. You pull the trigger. Love Let's hear it from my band. These guys kick ass. You guys ready for a rocket ride? All right, here we go. Still waiting for Elon Musk to give me a call to get me up in space so I can play that. This is a song I wrote way back in the 70s. It's about a groupie that used to follow me from town to town. It's called Parasite. From New Jersey. It's getting cold up there. It's nice to be down here in the warmer weather. Thank you. What's next? I think Ryan's going to sing a song for you now. Give me a break. How you doing tonight, Yenta? Woo! That's all strong. Tell me what I got to do. these guys. Anybody thirsty?
Oh shoot. It's glass. It's on the floor.
How many people remember my first solo record?
We also remember the Phantom.
It came out with 3 other albums. One by Gene, one by Paul, one by Peter, and one by me.
And yours sold the best.
Released simultaneously, and guess whose album did the best? Yeah, I was the only one to have a hit, New York Groove.
You got the wind against you.
Anyway, on that record, the opening track, it was a
Rip it
great
out.
song that I wrote. It was like this. It's called Rip It Out. 1, 2, 3. That means the lights are gonna work better. Get some color. You guys wanna do an oldie but a goodie? Younger, I used to drink a lot. I mean, a lot. Anyway, I wrote a drinking song back when I was in my 20s. It's called Time Again. No, it always will. Time again. You know it's the only thing that keeps us together. getting close to that ending point. We got a couple more songs if you're willing to listen to them. This next one's always a pleaser. At least it used to be. Thank you, Orlando. Thank you, SeaWorld, for having us. We love you guys. Hopefully we'll see you next year. God bless. Everybody get home safe. Take care of each other, all right? God bless. Let me quickly introduce the guys in the band. To my left, we got Jeremy Asbrack on lead guitar, lead vocals. To my right, we have Ryan Cook on bass guitar, lead vocals. To my far left, we got Scott Coogan on lead vocals and drums. Give it up. Hey, Frehley, SeaWorld, come out!
They put a robe on Ace and basically helping him down the stairs now. What a show. So much better than Hard Rock. Ace has left the building. There he goes. The man of the hour. Alright, so before we head home, we head for tacos. Yes! Well, wrapping up the Ace video, we didn't realize that we didn't finish it last night.
We're too tired.
Tacos were great. Came home and just completely crashed out. So I thought the Ace show was much better than the one that we went to at Hard Rock a few months back.
A lot better.
It was just a shame because I think there was probably like somewhere between like 300 or 500 people in total for Ace's show. Last year when we saw Warrant there, I thought it was probably the lowest crowd that I've ever seen, but Warrant was probably double or triple the size of what Ace was this time around, and I think he kind of reflected it at one point. I'm not sure if we got the video of it or not, where he was like, this is a song that everyone used to like, at least they used to, because I think he kind of just look out and it kind of hit you back, like, you know, I'm drawing like maybe 500 people max at a theme park or something, you know, so no reference to the Phantom, which was kind of disappointing, but great set list, same set list that we saw at Hard Rock, except he played Rocket Ride this time. He did remember to play it. And the band is just amazing. His band
is so good.
I would say the other thing that made me kind of think like maybe he was a little depressed, not only just keep going around and he's 73 years old and still performing, but yesterday KISS announced the return of like the KISS conventions. And, you know, I could say growing up in New York, the KISS conventions were a huge thing, right? Like you go out to like the Meadowlands area and they always had like set pieces and you know, interviews and things like that.
It was very intimate too. It wasn't like, you know, polished like kind of big thing. It was
Yeah.
really cool. You know?
In a very non-gatekeepery type of way, it kind of really felt like it was a personal thing more for like tri-state, right? Like
It was. Because
it was-
I went there. We took the New Jersey Transit out there.
Yeah, it was a really cool event, but it's returning next year. I think it's next year in November, with in Vegas for 3 days, and they announced that KISS is going to be performing as part of it. And I think the KISS fan community is just incredible sometimes with, everybody fighting about like everything one way or the other. They hate like Tommy and Eric Singer, and anyway, if you're part of the community, but they were really upset that KISS was playing another show. I think at least a good chunk of people, because they just played their final tour and ended it like, it was just like a year ago in New York City. They did play their final tour. They always said it was their final tour. And I think recently on Talk is Jericho, Paul Stanley alluded to the fact that like they could never do in their advanced age like the costumes continually on tour again, because the costumes are like 30 pounds, but they could still play and perform. And Gene Simmons just canceled like the majority of the dates on his solo tour, but Gene was out there playing too. And newsflash, nobody wants to go see Paul separate, Gene separate, Ace separate and stuff, compared to seeing like this collaboration of everybody. But I imagine it'll be Paul, Gene, Eric, and Tommy playing without makeup. And I would imagine it'll probably be a limited amount of songs. Like I could see them doing like 6 or 7 songs or something as a highlight for the people that are there in the convention. And and I'm all for it. Like I've already signed up to try to get like more information about the event and everything, because quite honestly I would go. It interests me, right? Like it's
Would be fun.
yeah, if KISS did a residency in Vegas, I would be all in for that too, so as long as it was, without the makeup and everything. I'd like to see a little bit more of a deeper set list and stuff too. But anyway, I don't feel deceived, because they said that they were not going to tour anymore. And if they're not going to tour anymore with the makeup and stuff like that, then
That's fine. We
that's
saw
fine
them.
what it is. Like these guys are all in their 70s, dude.
Yeah, I
We're
know.
all getting super old. We're all looking out for that banana peel at this point. So, if these guys can still perform and they're good, 20 plus years older than me, like more power to them. Like those were heroes when we grew up. Like, those are records of our youth. So it's great. Gene can, Ace can play at SeaWorld and talk about roller coasters and everything else, but he was very much on point and on brand, and didn't stray by saying, he wants to do anything to his ex-girlfriend or hates Gene and Paul or anything else. He was complimentary by saying that there was, one of the songs was written by Paul also. But anyway, good show. It was great to see a lot of people out there that watch the channel.
Yes.
And really kind of made it feel like almost like a home personal type setting, because we saw so many friendly faces and everything. So that was really
great
awesome.
conversations and everything. So.
Yeah. And next big thing up is just probably in 2 weeks, Rockville time slots will get announced, and then we'll do some more Rockville videos and everything too. But I don't think that we have any more concerts, at least in the immediate future, on the horizon.
Not that we know of.
Yeah. Thank you very much for coming along. Thank you very much for all of your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys.